Hello, good evening. Good evening. Walaikum assalam. How are you? Good. Nice to know it. Good. Okay. Good. Okay. So we are going to start from the very beginning to end today on robot framework. Okay. We will work on fresh project and we will start from beginning to end. Actually, we are doing revise today. Okay. We lost audio. Can you hear me? Okay. Koshe, he cannot hear me. I think. Okay. So I'm taking another suit. So I go to test and create another suit. Go to new and create another file. And I write test suit underscore 003. Okay. This is actually new test suit. It's a robot feature. Alright, so this is new robot today we are taking. Okay, so let's start from actually first one is settings, right? Settings. Why it's not working? Can you tell me? Can you tell me why it's not working? Why it's not working? No, because we didn't put dot robot. Robot framework, always you have to remember, we have to rename if we forget to put dot robot. Dot robot. Okay. See, now we have dot robot. So when we will write now settings, you see, okay, then we will write what? Variables, then yeah, test cases, and another option is what? Keywords, right? Keywords. So these are the four options we must write before we start doing anything. Okay, this is the structure of robot framework. And first we will start with documentation. Documentation is nothing but telling something about this test suite, what we are going to do. Okay, so I just write log and put, oh, it's not log file, it's just log. Okay, log, okay, two spaces, and I can write about the whole suite what we are going to do. We can say this is the revision of the robot framework. Okay, actually you can write anything, but you should write about the whole test suite what you are going to do it. Okay, you can say this is the end-to-end testing, or you can say this is the user acceptance testing. You can say uh, this is the end-to-end testing, means you start from sanity testing, then unit testing, and then integration testing, retesting, regression testing, end-to-end testing or system testing, and finally the highest level of testing is user acceptance testing. Okay, all right, so the order is first is like smoke testing. smoke testing, then sanity testing. Okay, or you can do maybe unit testing first, before sanity testing, but smoke testing is always first. Smoke testing, but you have to remember, usually are done unit testing done by the developers. Then library, we are setting library, and library is Selenium library. Okay, then variables. Now today we are going to use all the variables we learned. Variables are like four kinds, but some say five kinds, but usually we use four types of variables. These are one is scalar variable. Okay, I will give you the syntax. Syntax is like, let me give you a little note also. I will give you a whole note once again. No problem, don't worry about it. Okay, one scalar variable. This is scalar variable. Scalar variable starts with, like dollar sign, then curly braces. Okay, inside the curly braces, it will be variable name. Okay, and outside the curly braces there will be just the value. Okay, so this is called scalar variable. Okay, scalar variable. Now see, how does it look, the scalar variable? We use it, dollar sign and browser. Okay, we can use it later also, and browser is Chrome, say for example. We will be using Firefox. Okay, and another scalar variable will be like URL. Okay, and URL will be, we will be using HTTPS whatever. Okay, we will put it later, abcd.com. And another type of variable is uh, we call it list variable. List variable syntax I'm giving you a syntax. It will be like at the rate, okay, curly braces, and inside the curly braces there will be variable name, and outside the curly braces it will be value 1. There will be actually two values, value 2. Okay, and this is called what kind of variable? List variable. Now why we need list variable? You see, in the scalar variable we have only one value. Okay, so when we are using one value we are using scalar variable. When we are using two values we are using what kind of variable? This is list variable, and list variable starts with at the rate. Okay, and how does it look? Let me see. Variable name like at the rate, say for example when we use credentials. Okay, and credentials can be, one is what, admin. Okay, and another one is admin, what is it, this is password, username, and this is password, admin123. Can you remember? Okay, now this is list variable. You see, um, scalar variable can store only one value. List variable can store how many values? Two values. Okay, clear? Now, another type of variable, let me show you, that is dictionary variable, and dictionary variable starts with, oh, I cannot find it. What is it called? Ampersand. Ampersand. Okay, ampersand, and it starts with ampersand, and it's like variable name again, and it has key pair, we call key pair. Okay, key name, key, and value. It can be value 1, and you see k2 means key value 2 and value 2. This is dictionary. Does it look like dictionary? Okay, this is, what is it? This is attribute, and this is value. This is attribute, this is value. Okay, the difference between this is also, you see, list, like list variable, it can store two values, but it has dictionary. Okay, is equal to attribute and value, attribute and value. Okay, little different. So I can say this is dictionary dictionary variable. Okay, and how does it look like? Let me show you. It's like you can write credentials again. Sorry, credentials, and you can say username is equal to admin. Okay, and you can say password is equal to what? Admin 123. Okay, a little different, right? Like same, but expression is different, right? Okay, so this is dictionary variable. Okay, now another kind of variable is we call it environment variable. Let me show you. These are like we use it in the CMD. I will show it later. Okay, just remember this, how many? Scalar, list, and dictionary, and another one I will show you later. Okay, now in the test case I can copy from maybe one. Let me just copy, or yes, username and password. Maybe I can get it from here. Let me take it. Opensource.com. Okay. Opensource.com. And let's go there. URL is this one. Okay. All right. So we are now going to write test cases. Test cases. Okay. Let me re-record because My recorder is making trouble.